the station that's on your side. This is News 12, NBC 26 at 11.
A dramatic rescue earlier today as a boat caught fire. How the perfect timing of a bystander saved 2 people. But first, the layers to solving the homeless crisis in our community run deep. But one critical piece of the puzzle is emergency housing and shelters where the homeless can have a safe place to rest their heads. Mercy Ministries recently shut down, and Garden City Rescue Mission is now in danger of closing the doors too. Sydney Hood explains the need to keep the doors open. Sydney.
Garden City Rescue Mission rescues about 400 men from the streets every year. Right now they house about 60 at night, but if they can't come up with $500,000 soon, we'll see all those they help back on the street.
Kept coming back and forward down this road right here, and I kept hearing the music.
My life is entirely different. All because I chose to come here.
I don't have a lot of everything now, but I have something, and that's the Garden City Rescue.
A place open to so many, yet on the verge of having its doors shut forever.
The original owner, he went to heaven some years ago, and now the family has decided to liquidate the property. So our long-term lease has been shortened.
And there's a price tag attached to stay.
If I had all the money in the world, I would pay for it.
Right now, anything helps.
We need to try to do our best to save our I don't say the rescue, because it's our rescue mission.
We ask you now to have mercy on our soul, Father.
We're at the doorstep of eternity for a lot of people in their life.
Each wife's story here
8 years ago, I was a drug addict. I was a needle junkie.
Is as different as each face.
I was a full-blown alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in 7 months, thanks to this place.
Just listen.
And I thought I was just gonna come here and just, lay down and eat a meal, but no, that didn't happen. It happened, but I got a little more than that.
More than one can imagine.
There are some men right now that come through here, and if they didn't have this place out there on the streets, they wouldn't be alive.
Now the rescue mission is fighting for its own life.
The city doesn't need less shelters and less places where people are being introduced off the streets,
but instead bringing them in for a chance at life. In Augusta, Sydney Hood on your side.
And right now, Garden City Rescue Mission still needs a little more than $300,000 to reach their goal before September 15th.
It looks like they do incredible work. The evidence is written all over the faces of the people they help. Sydney, thank you. Between now and September 15th, there are going to be a lot of opportunities. If you're watching this, if you want to know how you can help, there are opportunities. This Sunday, Victory Baptist Church is hosting a silent auction that starts at 1 o'clock. On Saturday, September 2nd, there will be a 5K run. And on Friday, September 14th, the Rescue Mission is hosting a telethon where you can call in and help raise money as well. So we'll keep you posted with all that. We'll put all of it on our website, wrdw.com. And outside, especially for the homeless community right now, this is a tough time because it is blazing hot, Riley.
Absolutely. You got the heat and humidity this time of year. You're going to be having outdoor plans for your Saturday. Have a full look at that weekend in next week's forecast in just about 10 minutes.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is looking for a man they say is armed and dangerous tonight. Deontra Miller is wanted for an aggravated assault from July 12th on Lumpkin Road. Officials say Miller may have a gun, so if you have information on where he is, call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. A benefit motorcycle ride for the injured Richmond County deputy is scheduled Sunday. Kenneth Mercer continuing to recover after being shot by a suspect in the line of duty July 8th. That'll be at the Richmond County Sheriff's Office South Precinct. That's where they're meeting to start the ride. Registration starts at 10:30. The ride starts at 11. It's a $25 donation per motorcycle, 10 per passengers, and all of the proceeds go to Deputy Mercer. Grovetown hosted a back-to-school bash tonight from 6 to 9, and people were able to go by Liberty Park Community Center, get haircuts, food, and school supplies, including backpacks. And there are a lot of events coming up tomorrow as well. If you missed this one, there's another giveaway for school supplies at Good Shepherd Baptist Church from 11 in the morning until 2 tomorrow. The Stuff the Bus event, that starts at 9 a.m. at Walmart on North Liberty Street. Commissioner Scott is hosting an event in Augusta at May Park. That's open to all students starting at 10 tomorrow morning. And a backpack drive that'll be open to kindergarten to 12th grade students at Bernie Ward Community Center in Augusta starting at 10 in the morning. Authorities in Hoover, Alabama filed criminal charges against the woman who confessed to lying about her disappearance. Carly Russell has been charged with 2 misdemeanors, falsely reporting to law enforcement and falsely filing an incident. The Hoover police chief announced those charges after Russell turned herself in.
As we know, actions can have consequences, and that's why we're here today. Each of these charges carry up to a year in jail, a potential fine of $6,000 upon conviction.
He also addressed the frustration surrounding the misdemeanor-only charges, saying he understands and is frustrated as well that the current laws only allow for those charges to be filed. Russell bonded out of jail and does not have a court date set yet.
Too late. Get off the boat.
Get off the boat!
A northern Michigan couple saved these 2 people's lives last week. The situation quickly got worse as the smoke grew. As the fire got worse, the pair really only had one option left.
No way that we're going to be able to put this fire out. We need to get them off board before it blows up. It's literally just making a decision to save your life or to stay on board and die.
The pair chose to live. They jumped off the boat before getting on board the safe boat. Firefighters and the Coast Guard arrived later after that burning boat sank 70 feet to the bottom of the bay. President Biden signed an executive order in Maine today. The order is called Invent It Here, Make It Here, which is meant to focus on creating union manufacturing jobs in America.
I'm signing the executive order, federal research and development in support of domestic manufacturing in the United States, which means more jobs.
During his speech at Auburn Manufacturing, he also said his agenda has lowered inflation along with replacing lead pipes, growing wages, and reducing the cost of high-speed internet. He also said he was not there to declare victory on the economy. The wife and family of the Gilgo Beach murder suspect returned home yesterday. His wife, as you can imagine, did not say much, but she did allow the media to take some photos and videos of her family. Detectives spent several days at the house removing items related to the investigation. She's filed for divorce from her husband, Rex Huberman. No surprise there. The suspect accused of murdering 3 women. He's also a prime suspect in a 4th murder. Mobile morgues are being used as Arizona morgues are